I decided to make a video today about these home videos that I got from eBay. I bought Daredevil versus Spider-Man and Spider-Man, The Return of the Green Goblin. And these are, of course, on VHS. They were $20, so $10 each. So, two legendary superheroes collide as Daredevil faces Spider-Man in an all-out fight for justice. Dwelling in a world of eternal darkness, attorney Matt Murdock defends Peter Parker by day, but at night he takes to the streets, battling anyone in his path as he searches for truth and revenge. Discover the origin of Daredevil, the man without fear, and witness the thrills as he and the web-slinger ultimately team up to take down their supreme nemesis, Kingpin. It's an animated epic clash you'll want to experience over and over again. There's Daredevil. And what's cool about this tape is it features the bonus episode 1966 classic Kingpin episode featuring Kingpin. And it's an episode taken from the 1960s to early 70s Spider-Man cartoon. Catch Daredevil and Spider-Man on the web today at video.com. I highly doubt that link works. It has a running time of approximately 80 minutes and it's in color. Buena Vista Home Entertainment. I'm gonna guess that's how that's spelled. This tape is from 2003, but the actual air date from this episode, according to the internet, is 1994. So this is an episode from 1994, but it took till 2003 to get it on a home video release. And here's the side. The spine looks pretty cool. Daredevil right there. And Spider-Man and Daredevil on the front. The ultimate battle for justice. The cool web holding the title. Now we'll take a look at this one. I actually just finished watching this one today. I started watching this one. I'm on episode 2. There's like several episodes in each tape, including the bonus 60s cartoon episode. So like you're getting a good value here, honestly. I don't think $20 was a bad price. Spider-Man, it's just Spider-Man. The Return of the Green Goblin. Spider-Man and the Green Goblin head-to-head, literally. It's double the action, double the thrills, and double the goblins as Spider-Man is unmasked and tangled in a web of treachery in Spider-Man, The Return of the Green Goblin. The web-slinger faces the ultimate challenge when his arch-nemesis discovers his identity and kidnaps his one true love, Mary Jane Watson. The stakes have never been higher as the dreaded Green Goblin tries to take control of the city and bring Spider-Man to his knees. The action gets even hotter when Kingpin and Hobgoblin join forces in an all-out war with America's greatest crime fighter. It's a world of high-flying excitement you won't want to miss. I wonder why there's not an exclamation point at the end there. Bonus episode, the 1967 classic Triumph of the Dr. Octopus and Magic Malice featuring the Green Goblin. Catch Spider-Man on the web today at video.com. Running time approximately 79 minutes in color. Buena Vista Home Entertainment, closed captioning, 2002. And the reason that this is... I have a feeling that the reason that they decided to come out with the home video release of Spider-Man The Return of the Green Goblin is because that same year we got Spider-Man the movie with the Green Goblin being the main villain. And so I think that these two go hand in hand. And so I like the artwork on both of these. Really cool. Of course, you know, here's the spine. Has everything down there. VHS logo. The font. Barcode for scanning. Just really cool. And now we'll take a look at the tapes themselves. And when I was a kid, I had both of these rented from a video store, I remember. And I do remember this blue top to the tapes. I don't know why they were blue, but they were. So there's Daredevil versus Spider-Man on there. NTSC standard. And it says NTSC because this is a American tape. And it has all the legality stuff as well as the year that it was released, Marvel, and its running time, and it's in color. On the bottom here, it shows That's just not good focus. Daredevil versus Spidey. I don't know I guess they didn't want to collide with that WD there, whatever that means. There's just a bunch of serial numbers. Don't pay any attention to that. And here, if anybody is watching this and they're not an adult or haven't really seen or messed with videotapes before, this little peg right here, if you buy a blank VHS tape, it'll have this tab that's at the top here, and you just pull that off or cut it off, and what that tab allows you to do is no, I got that wrong, sorry. This tab right here, the reason why there's no plastic covering this is because when that's taken off, you cannot record onto a tape no matter how hard you try. It just won't work. So to get around that issue, if you wanted to record over a tape that just had useless junk on it, all you would need to do is just put a piece of tape over this slot here and it would work. I don't even know how it works, it just does. But anyway, I'm not going to do that with these because these are good tapes and I bought them for $20. Now we'll just slide this one back in here real quick, off camera. Now we'll take a look at the Green Goblin and Spider-Man one. They're the same thing, they look very identical. Same blue top, Spider-Man, The Return of the Green Goblin, NTSC standard, 79 minutes in color, Marvel, 2002, all that good stuff. Except for this one, I think it's different because it actually shows all of... Yeah, because Spider-Man is put first, it doesn't really run into the serial numbers, but they just have... Is that an E? That looks like an E. Or a messed up O. I don't know. This one says 43. If you were paying attention, the other one said 9. And of course, it doesn't have that tab there, which means that we cannot record onto this. And why would you want to? So yeah, that's the Spider-Man home video collection that I have. There's one other one that I know of. It's called the Ultimate Showdown, and I probably had that rented at one point in time. I don't have it currently, but it's one that I should kind of go after because I'd like to have all that they made, and I think they only made 3 home video releases for the Spider-Man cartoon, which aired in 1994, and it's just really blows my mind that it took a few years into the 21st century to get episodes from a cartoon from the early 90s on video. It's kind of weird that it took that long. I don't know. I wouldn't think that it would have taken that long for something to be put onto a videotape. Maybe there just wasn't a demand for it, because according to Google, the show aired in 1994, and then the last episode was in 1998. Well, this tape is from 2002. And that's just a 4-year gap between the last episode of the series and the movie. And like I said, I do believe that the movie had everything to do with this being released on home video. It just makes sense. And I'm also surprised that there's not like a special bundle where you get like this episode and then the movie in like one box. Of course, someone on eBay can just sell them like that and have it like as a special package deal, even though it was never in existence as far as I know. As for the Daredevil and Spider-Man one, I have every intention to believe that the Daredevil and Spider-Man one ties in with the Daredevil movie from 2003. I think that they wanted to release this at the same time because, oh hey, there's a Daredevil movie. Well, remember in 1994 there was a Spider-Man versus Daredevil episode? Well, since the movie's out, we can have an episode with Daredevil to kind of tie along with it, even though Spider-Man wasn't in the movie. So I just think these go hand in hand with Spider-Man the movie and Daredevil the movie. Anyway, that's my thought on these. Thanks for watching. Bye.